Um, I've had a lot of conversations with another user on YouTube. Um, and she asked me, what do I prefer in terms of women? Um, and we started off as enemies. But we got to talking. And she figured out that I wasn't as bad as she thought I was based off of some of the videos I made. um, and I told her flat out that whoever I get with, whatever race, she has to be professional. First of all, because in today's world, you just can't make it financially off of one income. It is what it is. If you want to live in a certain area and if you want your kids to go to a certain school and you want a certain level of safety in terms of community, you're going to have to pay for it. America is not stupid. They're going to make you pay for that. And still have the ability to save towards retirement and for a rainy day. I don't care if I'm making 100,000. Um, she still has to be working and she still has to be a professional. And also, I want my sons and daughters to see that women are professional and that there's no excuse. If your mom did it, you have to do it. If I did it, you have to do it. Because if you give kids excuses, they're going to take it. Really, they are. um, but it's a tie. Honestly, um, I see myself being with either a professional Hispanic woman or Latina or a professional black woman. Um, I don't really put white women in there just because of my own experience. A lot of them, especially in college, they like to wild out with black dudes and sleep with black dudes and have fun and hang out. But when it's time to get serious, they hop back over the fence. So I don't really consider them, even though if one pops up who is cool, and then it is, but just in my personal experience, they're not really like when a white chick who's professional gets serious. I haven't really seen too many searching for black guys, quite frankly, just because they're not around, you know. So it's between those two. Um, and I'm not sure what side wins out because when I deal with both sides, I get two different types of interactions. When I'm talking to a professional black chick, and I'm lucky enough to know, smart, attractive black women, who are under the age of 25. Like, I would be a liar if I said I didn't know any. I have some that I've talked to, and I have some that, quite frankly, we're close friends. And when I talk with them, it's great because, we make that intellectual connection, we make the social connection, and we get along. It's like that friendship partnership that you need in a marriage, right? It's so perfect. You get that. We can talk about social stuff, and I'm big on that shit. If you haven't known by now, like I love that shit. So you get that, you know. We could talk about anything. We could talk about politics, and we can talk about hip hop. Like we could talk about anything, and like we're both there. We're on the same level. So you get that. Um, but when I talk to a Hispanic chick, it's a little bit different. Not to say that they're not intellectual by no means, but cause we get more of, I don't know, like that family type. I'm the husband, you're the wifey type. Um, I don't know why. Like I really can't know why. Maybe it's just because of how they're raised. But when I deal with them, um, it's a different type of vibe. Like we talk a lot more about relationships and what they want to do as a mother and what I want to do as a father. It just always happens like that. We always talk about stuff that's more family, like, oh, how do you want your family to be, and oh, I want this, and I want to make sure that um, I'm able to go to my kids' PTA meetings and all that other stuff. So it's a lot more of a family-oriented type relationship, um, where they're okay with being a woman, and like in every sense, like they're okay with being that. Oh, can you open the door for me and all that other stuff. I want to walk and more touchy feely. That's just that's just what I get with dealing with them. And then when I deal with professional black women, it's more of an equal partnership, more of a 50-50 thing. Um, and one side is not better than the other. Definitely it isn't. So literally I'm torn. Because once again, I have the opportunity to, date interracially, but date women who are professional. Just because it's Southern California, it's a lot more diverse. So I don't know what side wins out. Or really, I don't. Because it's a give and take. You're not going to get both. Um, so, but as of right now, for me, like, I'm heavily family oriented. Like, me going to grad school and all that other stuff is 100% because I want to be able to support my family in a certain way. Yeah, I have career aspirations, but my family, or my future family, comes before that, without a doubt. Um, that's just who I am. So where I am now, I'm leading more towards a professional Hispanic chick in terms of having a traditional family. But I don't know, maybe in a couple of years I may be off that, and maybe I want a relationship that's more, almost like more of a domestic partnership, right? A 50-50 thing. So then I'll probably be more into, a professional black woman, where we're both on that, get our careers together. So, I mean, I don't know. Um, like I said, once again, these are just my opinions. I don't think one side is better than the other, but even when I was in high school, um, what I've seen of Mexican women is that, their level of maturity, they're good to go. By the time they're 18, 19, 20, they don't have a problem with being in a long-term committed relationship. But a lot of black women aren't. They're more about their, independence. They want that dude there, but they like their sense of independence still. So, and you respect that. So, I mean, I don't know. Those are just my thoughts.